Have you ever been in the middle of an important project only to be stopped dead in your tracks by a frustrating database connection error? It can be incredibly annoying, right? If that's you, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into the issue of acquiring JDBC connections in a Spring Boot project. I completely understand how frustrating it is when your application suddenly throws an error, especially when it seems to happen out of nowhere. You're not alone in this. Many developers face similar issues with database connections. Here's the specific situation we're looking at. One user recently reported, "I have a Spring Boot project with Hibernate and Hikari data source, and I'm getting a JDBC connection error after a few days of running." They mentioned that restarting the application temporarily solves the problem. Sound familiar? Let's explore this together. So what could be causing this JDBC connection issue? It often stems from connection pool exhaustion, where all available connections are in use, leading to timeouts. We'll break it down step by step so you can pinpoint the problem. And don't go anywhere. I've got a crucial tip at the end that will help you manage your database connections more effectively. To address the issue of the JDBC connection timeout, the user should first check the configuration of the Hikari data source. It's important to ensure that the connection pool settings are optimized for the application's needs. Next, the user should consider adjusting the connection timeout settings. The default timeout may not be sufficient for the application's workload, especially under heavy load. Additionally, the user should review the database server's performance. If the database is under heavy load or experiencing slow queries, it may lead to connection issues. Finally, the user should ensure that the application properly closes sessions after use. Failing to close sessions can lead to connection leaks, which may exhaust the connection pool. Did you know? The average database connection can take longer to establish than it does to execute a simple query. That's why managing your connections is so crucial. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative solution suggests that the issue may stem from transaction boundaries not releasing connections back to the pool. To address this, try adding the @transactional annotation to your log repository impl class. Here's the tip I promised. Regularly monitor your connection pool usage and adjust your settings based on your application's needs. This proactive approach can save you from frustrating downtime. And there you have it. With these steps, you should be able to tackle JDBC connection issues effectively. Remember, proactive management is key. If you found this video helpful, hit the subscribe button for more tips, and don't miss our next video on optimizing your Spring Boot applications.